Hello everyone, I'm Dreamy Destination, and today I'll tell you about the best affordable places to travel in 2023. First, let's start with Southeast Asia. Our first stop is Vietnam. The currency here is called the Vietnamese dong. To give you an idea, it takes 2,500 Vietnamese dong to equal $1. This means Vietnam is quite affordable. If you're looking for a fancy hotel, it'll cost you about $100 a night. But if you're on a budget, you can find hostels or cheap hotels for just $5 to $10 a night all over the country. For something in between, mid-range hotels typically cost around $20 to $50 a night. This pricing is consistent from Saigon to Hanoi and everywhere in between. Now let's head to Mexico, where they use the peso. $1 equals 17.50 pesos. Accommodations in Mexico vary from $5 to $15 per night for dorms or budget hotels. If you prefer mid-range hotels, they usually range from $40 to $100 per night. Luxury resorts can get pricier, exceeding $200 a night, especially in places like Cabo or Puerto Vallarta. However, in most cases, you can find excellent luxury options for under $200. Let's talk about food in Mexico. You can enjoy meals for just $2 to $3 each. If you opt for a mid-range restaurant, expect to pay between $10 to $20 for a meal. Some wonderful places to explore in Mexico include Riviera Maya, Central Mexico, Oaxaca, Baga, and Puerto Vallarta. Now let's move on to the Philippines. Here, the US dollar gives you 55 Philippine pesos. Accommodation is quite affordable, ranging from $5 to $10 per night for a dorm room and $20 to $50 per night for a typical mid-range hotel anywhere in the Philippines. The Philippines boasts over 7,000 islands, offering a variety of choices. If you're looking for luxury resorts, you can find them in places like Boracay. Some of these high-end resorts can cost well over $200 per night. When it comes to food, it's also budget-friendly. You can easily have lunch for $1 to $2 from street vendors. However, if you prefer high-end dining, some restaurants may charge $10 to $20 per meal. Keep in mind that Manila and Cebu City tend to be on the more expensive side. In particular, Manila's Bonifacio Global City, BGC, is known for higher prices. But if you're looking for beach resorts, you can find bungalows for around $20 to $30, often right by a beautiful paradise beach. There are many deals like this available. Now let's move on to Indonesia. Indonesia has even more islands than the Philippines. Some popular places to visit include Bali, Kalimantan, Java, Sumatra, and areas with abundant wildlife like the Komodo Islands. They also have Raja Ampat, so this is an amazing place to visit. You can also see the beautiful islands of Palau and West Papua. The currency they use here is the Indonesian rupiah. It is 14,844 to $1. You can find cheap accommodation at hostels for $5 to $10, as well as mid-range hotels between $15 to $50. Bali is known for its high-end resorts. Indonesia is famous for its lush rainforests, home to orangutans, and you can spot tigers on Sumatra. It's also a top destination for beautiful underwater diving, considered some of the best in the world. The largest city in Indonesia is Jakarta. Many travelers spend just a day or two there and then venture out to explore the country's natural beauty. My personal favorites in Indonesia are Medellin and Cartagena, as well as San Andres, the island paradise. Next, let's head to India. India is another great choice for budget-conscious travelers. $1 equals 82 Indian rupees, which makes things quite affordable. You can easily find inexpensive accommodation in places like Delhi or Mumbai. If you head north towards the Himalayas, places like Rishikesh offer cheap accommodation for $5 to $10 per night at the lower end. Mid-range hotels range from $30 to $60. While you can find some expensive luxury hotels in cities like Mumbai or Delhi, on average, a nice hotel costs around $100 to $150 per night. If you're seeking luxury, there are options exceeding $300 per night. Food in India is quite affordable too. You can enjoy meals for as little as 50 cents in some places. $1 is a common price, but the typical rate for street food ranges from $2 to $3. Restaurants usually charge around $10 to $20 for a meal. India is a vast country with so much to explore. You'd need over a month to see it all. Also, if you're into island hopping, we created a video about the best islands in the world. Check the description for a link if you love exploring islands. Our next destination is Nepal. In Nepal, $1 equals 131 Nepalese rupees. Travel and staying here won't break the bank. You can find cheap accommodations for as little as $5 to $10 per night. For mid-range hotels, expect to pay between $20 to $50 per night. If you're looking for more luxurious options, especially in Himalayan regions or during trekking adventures, prices can go over $100 per night. Food in Nepal is budget-friendly too. Dining at a restaurant typically costs around $2 to $5 per meal, and street food is even cheaper. Popular destinations to explore in Nepal include Kathmandu and Pokhara. Now let's shift our focus to Central America, specifically Costa Rica. In Costa Rica, $1 equals 533 Costa Rican colones, the local currency. Explore the world on a budget and discover these amazing destinations. From the vibrant streets of Mexico to the exotic landscapes of Nepal, affordable adventures await. Start planning your next journey today.